Hello, food lovers from around the world, and welcome. We have an exciting project ahead of us today, and that is Neapolitan style sourdough pizza. This pizza is light, airy, easy to digest, and crunchy and soft at the same time. It's absolutely delightful, and I will share with you step by step how to make the dough, the sauce, and how to cook it. Let's make the dough first. We put the room temperature water into a big bowl and add the fed and active sourdough starter. We whisk it to dissolve and then add the bread flour. I recommend Caputo Blue if you can find it, followed by King Arthur bread flour, which is easily accessible. A good strong flour is needed to be able to withstand the long fermentation time without breaking apart. Now we mix to form a shaggy dough and cover the bowl for 30 minutes and allow to rest. This step is called a fermentolysis. We give time to the flour to absorb the water. After the time is up, we add the salt and a little more water. We pinch and squeeze the dough to incorporate the water and the salt. After about 3 or 4 minutes, it should start coming together again. We cover and let rest for 30 more minutes. Now we start a series of 4 stretch and folds, allowing 30 minutes rest time in between. You will notice the texture of the dough changing dramatically over these 2 hours. They will build a gluten structure, the dough will become smoother and elastic and hold its shape better. It will be a little sticky, but that's to be expected at 75% hydration. If you guys are new on my channel and haven't had a chance to subscribe yet, now is the perfect time to do it. Just hit the subscribe button, the notification bell, and that way you'll make sure that you're never gonna miss one of my videos again. Also, this helps my channel grow and encourages me to keep making these videos for you. Thank you. After the last set of stretch and folds, I like transferring my dough to a straight wall container, which I mark with a rubber band all around. I allow the dough to rise in a warm spot for about 2 hours or until it increases by 30% in volume and has small even bubbles. Now we gently take it out of the container, weigh it and divide it into 4 equal pieces. Each piece will weigh about 250 grams. We pre-shape each one into a rough ball. Don't be tempted to add more flour at this point. The best way to build strength is to pull the dough on the work surface towards you like this. Then turn 180 degrees and pull again. Now we spray 4 plastic containers with a little olive oil and put the balls seam side down inside. But first, a little more pulling. We cover the containers and put them in the refrigerator overnight. This step will further ferment the dough and develop the flavor. You could, however, just let them rise again at room temperature for 2-3 more hours and then bake them. The second day we take them out of the fridge about 4 hours before intending on cooking them. They need to double in size. That's the sign that they are ready. While they are proofing, we make the sauce, which couldn't be easier. 1 can of whole San Marzano tomatoes. We put them into a colander to drain some of the liquid. Then we transfer the tomatoes into a bowl and weigh them. We need to add 1 gram of salt for every 100 grams of tomatoes, so in my case 5 grams. Now a little fresh black pepper and a few tablespoons of olive oil, some freshly squeezed garlic and some chopped Italian basil. If you want it even more basic than this, skip the straining the pepper and the garlic. Just tomatoes, salt, olive oil and basil. We squeeze them by hand as well as we can, but still leaving some chunks. Don't blend the sauce or the seeds will give it a bitter taste. By hand it's best. By now the dough has risen, is light and filled with bubbles, almost ready to be cooked. So we work on our toppings. We like olives and mushrooms on ours, but you can put whatever you like on yours. The only rule? Keep it light, don't overdo the toppings. This pizza is meant to be simple and allow the good quality ingredients to shine. We make sure that our toppings are dry and cut them thinly. The pizza will cook in about 90 seconds, so they don't have a long time to cook. We cut the fresh mozzarella in thick slices and then in finger-long sticks. We also grate some Parmesan or Pecorino Romano cheese. Of course, fresh basil is a must. Time to preheat my Ooni oven. It takes about 20 minutes to reach the cooking temperature, which is about 480 degrees Celsius or 900 Fahrenheit. That's the temperature we will cook the pizza at. But before, we need to stretch the dough. We dust the work surface with semolina flour and dump the dough on it. The dough will be soft and very easy to stretch at this point. We press the middle without touching the sides. They need to stay intact and trap as much air as possible so they will puff up nicely and give that canoto that everyone is looking for. At least I am. It's my favorite part. So we gently stretch it, transfer it to a pizza peel, making sure it's dusted with flour and not sticking. Back in Europe, it's not difficult to find this kind of pizza in pizzerias. But in USA, at least in my area, people prefer the traditional American style pizza. That's why I've had to learn how to make my own. We spread about 2 tablespoons of tomato sauce on it. Put a few mozzarella sticks, then the mixed olives or your choice of toppings. Some grated parmesan and into the oven it goes right away. The longer it stays on the peel, the more chances that it will get stuck. We turn down the flame a bit and rotate the pizza every 10 seconds so it cooks evenly. It can burn very fast in a pizza oven that is this hot, so you have to be quick. And the first one is ready. Nice leopard spots on the crust. Listen. Crunchy, like Maestro Vito saying. A sprinkle more of the grated parmesan and some fresh basil leaves. Next is the mushroom one. If this is the pizza that you enjoy, invest in a pizza oven. It makes a whole lot of difference. I've tried a pizza stone, a pizza steel, cast iron pan, and none of them gave me this result. Pam pam pam, ready and also crunchy. Let me cut it and show you how light the crust is. Look at all those big bubbles. It's not doughy, it won't give you an indigestion. Just light and airy. This is the pizza that I really love and I've been looking forward to making it for a very long time. I've tried doing it in my home oven but it just never tasted as good as I wanted it to taste. Until I've tried the pizza oven and realized that you have to have one for this style of pizza. I hope you guys enjoyed this video and will join me again next time for another one. See you soon. Bye.